Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel and I hope you're all doing well. Finally got the energy up to be doing some videos for you, and I wonder if how many of you have been sleeping more than usual during this pandemic. I know I have, but still not feeling quite rested, so that's an interesting one, but we'll have a wee coffee and chat about that maybe soon. Anyway, I plan to do some mediumship. I've been putting it off for a while because we are in quite a traumatic situation, and what happens when people go over is that they can hang about for a wee while until their funerals and stuff are over and they're ready to move on. This is in most cultures is acknowledged. And in the middle of the pandemic, we never know what we're going to get. But I'm going to do some mediumship and hope that some of you get messages if you need them, okay? The first lady I've got coming through, I believe, is wanting to send a message to Carla. And I believe she may be Jean. And she's opening the channel. I don't feel as though she's maybe passed, maybe not passed too far back, but is kind of opening my channel. And maybe Jean had mediumship herself, because she's almost policing the channel for me. Thank you, that's really nice of you. And she needs Carla to know that she's okay and that all is well in spirit. Thank you, Jean. I also have a surname, Franchetti. Yes, Franchetti. And I think there's a male in spirit saying that all the family are fine and they're together and they're looking after one another. And I don't know if maybe a wee animal or it's like something precious has been lost. And I don't know if maybe the Franchettis have lost an animal, or there's their trust in something. It's like I can't put it to being a person, but it could be a part of their life or a way of doing things. So I'll be interested to know that one, because sometimes it could even be the loss of a business in this time. I'm not sure, but the patriarch of the family is certainly it's all right. Thank you. I have a cat called Henry, who is saying that Anna's okay, Anna's all right. So we're getting a message from a cat to the family members of Henry the cat that Anne is doing fine in spirit. Thank you. Yep, let's see. I've got a Joyce that wants to say hello to, it may be Malcolm, or yeah, I think it's Malcolm, an MA male name, and let him know that everybody in spirit is fine too. We look as though we're getting messages from spirits that are almost trying to just get a message over to maybe family members or whatever, that everybody's fine that's gone over. You know, the spirit world's fine, and people that are new that have been welcomed to it, they're doing well. And that's quite reassuring, isn't it? I find it very reassuring anyway. So thank you. I've got a man in spirit called Todd. He's got a kind of waistcoat on, like almost a country and western kind of waistcoat. And he's met up with either a Bert or a Bertha, and Amos. Sorry, I'm not getting that name. Amis. It's like Amis or Amy's. It may be a nickname, or it's like the French, les amis, which is friends. So maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe he's French, but I'm hearing that he's with amis or les amis. I'm putting my French swing on it. Sorry. White Storm's always like, just give what you're getting, but it's just when I can't get the pronunciation of the name. I'm not saying it's a person. Maybe it's French, who knows. We'll not go there. White Storm, sorry, we'll pass it on just as I'm getting it. And again, White Storm's telling me off because I said les amis. The man just said amies or amies. Okay. What a job. I think I'm being policed by Jean and White Storm at the moment. He's giving a big grin like, okay, we'll let you off a bit. Right, okay. Who else? I've got a man who indicating black toes, like gangrene in his feet. And I think it travelled up his body. I think he's linked with the name Stephen or Stevenson. And I think he's saying his decision was right for him. It's almost as though this disease might have been caught, but the way they would have caught it wouldn't have been acceptable to him. So he's saying, I'm fine and my decision was correct. Thank you. This is funny, there's a few animals coming through, and actually it might be interesting because I've been doing a lot of research for my Afterlife book, Death and Afterlife, and one of the ones I've been reading recently, which I will do a review on, is The Soul Life of Animals by Hannah Jarr. And it's a good wee book. I don't agree with everything in it, but I love the stories and I'm very interested in the things that she's putting forward. So maybe because I've been reading about animals and spirit, that there may be, I think when you think of something or some being or something, you can encourage them to come in. So anyway, I've got a funny one here because I've got a rabbit and the rabbit is giving the name James. And I think that may actually be his name. I think this was the rabbit's time to go, and he's fine. That's funny, isn't it? Thank you. I do feel I've got a new spirit here, and it might be as the result of things that have happened. Let me see if I can get this right. I like to do things properly. I'm hearing Annabelle. I think there's a lady, Annabelle, in spirit who's passed quite recently. And she needs her family to know that she didn't suffer, that at the end she wasn't actually in her body. She had a nickname, but I'm not getting it, sorry. I think Annabelle might have been her posh name. She's a new spirit, so it's quite difficult to connect. Nellie seems to like her. She's not bothered by her at all. She's just got her ears up sitting across from me. Anyway, thank you, Annabelle. I wish you well on your journey. Blessings. There's a John who says he passed on the 17th. Can you give a wee bit more? Because there's lots of Johns and there's 12 17ths in the year. The 17th of the months we're through, so that would be 17th of April. And he left a friend, or maybe it was a nurse or someone behind, that was called Arthur. And he wants to thank Arthur for being there and doing what he did. And an interesting one, that's another recent death, passing. An unusual name as well, and I do think it might be been said with a more exotic accent than Scots, to be honest. It's Bernice. But again, it could be being said in Spanish. For somebody shouted Cuban there, so who knows? But it's like Bernice, and all is well there as well. And I'm finding this channel quite heavy today because the energies in it. We've got very new medium, quite old guides, etc. So I'll take 2 more, and then I'll try and do more later on in the week, or later on when I feel it. There's a man from Truro, and we can't assume that's Truro in England, because there's Trurros in other places as well. And he's a recent passing as well. He's connected with the name Phillips, and he always goes back to the one place, and it's like a big whirlpool, a big, like, you know what this reminds me of, that you're showing me? It reminds me of a place called Benody in Brittany, in France. It's an Atlantic coast, and there's like whirlpools and stuff, and they're amazing, and that's what it looks like to me. But I think that's a representation of how much this man adored like the rugged sea and rocks and whirlpools. Me too. He's really, 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 really nice. I think we've got kind of similar spirits in that I'm a bit of a daredevil with water and waves and rocks and wild swimming. I love it. Or I did love it. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much. I seem to have a male in spirit, but doesn't seem to be an old man, maybe a teenager, early 20s, whose name is Tim. And he passed quite tragically, but he was over in time to help another person come over in the family. And I'm hearing what sounds like it's like Rochester, or, pardon me, with a burp in it. I don't know if that's a county or a place, Rochester, or if it's even something to do with a house name. I'll have to leave it at that one. I'm getting a lot of confusing messages coming through now, so I'm going to stop for now. But because it is an important time, I'll probably try to do a couple of mediumship episodes, but you know what I mean, videos, maybe a month, which would be good. Even more if I can do it, but I know it's quite exhausting afterwards. So anyway, I thank all the spirits that come through today. If you can take messages, please get back to me either in the comments or via email. My email is in the description box down below the video. You just have to click to expand it. And so you can be anonymous if you want to, but try and acknowledge the spirits, because that's really all they want. And if you have a message that you know is for someone else and you feel that you can pass it on, please do so, but do so with compassion and make sure the time's right for them. Okay, so many blessings. Thank you, White Storm, for being for policing me, and Jean, and to the animals, spirits, and all the spirits that come through. Many blessings now. Bye.